Sorry? No, I mean to someone. Like I said in the last
You
week.
can schedule send. This is nice.
I want to remind her that she didn't answer or like
What, these
hey,
things?
Just say it.
Very simple.
Hello,
Works
I don't think
nicely.
you've seen the email that I've
Okay,
sent
so
the email
now-
last week, but it looks like you haven't seen it, so I'm resending it again, and this is the matter. You can send it again.
Oh,
I hate sending those emails.
yeah.
The reminder emails. It's so awkward.
It wasn't me.
So, in general,
Well, that's what you had before,
Yeah.
so I assume after another.
So at least we can say it's not bad,
Be connected.
which is a lot because there's so many things
Big
that are bad.
assumption.
Like hanging out with you.
exactly.
That's scientifically
No,
proven
exactly.
it's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I
It
get
just-
connected.
Spirals me into depression, you know.
Oh well.
Whenever I hang out with you,
Oh really?
yeah, I think it's the thing of hanging out with a
Oh for me
psychologist.
for me it's like the other way. It gets me like really high.
Stimulant?
Yeah.
No, mine is.
And I need more it's like an addictive behavior.
Okay.
Because
Mine is like the other opposite effect.
oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I feel down.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not addictive, it doesn't become addictive because I feel down after meeting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, that's really nice of you, Mark.
Mhm.
You're so lovely.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're both lovely.
You know what? MACP
FRCP?
Oh.
Yeah.
that's all right.
Right?
Like for me is my
It seems to only have Skype for business. Maybe we can download Skype?
Yes.
Should I ask?
Yes.
Richard, sorry. We want to ask you some questions about the APE.
Yeah.
Meet after
Yes.
meeting.
Yeah.
Not today, but on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes, after the coronavirus meeting.
Yeah, fine, yeah. Yep.
if you want on Wednesday at 9
No, it was a shocking. I can't go.
for the last week thing.
Fellow of the Royal College of Physicians.
Oh,
Fellow of the Royal College of Physicians.
Is it from here? Like from the
Yeah.
university?
I saw the enable the extension.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
okay.
I'll join you online.
Remind me to tell you the where.
Sure.
So is God forming a party? Government here?
Download Skype, probably
the
need to
president
download
needs to
Skype.
tell
Yeah,
who
I might
can
be able to do it
try
through
to
the web,
form
but
the
why not?
government.
But Gans has the majority right now? Because Liberal
Maybe.
joined Gans yesterday and the other parties are
Yes,
also with Gans.
but-
So
he cannot try to like form it unless the
Yeah.
president allows him.
Download.
And since
but the president is good friends with BP.
it's not really,
Who appointed the president?
I don't know. I think it's not like that. But he has to be the first opportunity to the winner of the election. So it's BB won't be able to form government.
Because he only has 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
like a message there.
Gantz,
Oh.
even though he might get the numbers,
Well, if you
and
like
no,
to,
he cannot form the government
No,
until the president gives him permission.
So it's just right now a matter of the president giving permission. But
Right now
Gans
we are
has the
there.
majority.
I have three presentations.
Allegedly, yeah.
For what? So like,
Not officially, but
Allegedly, yes, because like it's like alliances. Like,
no, coalition, yeah.
maybe they say, okay, I'm not with you anymore.
Yeah, because Liberman is right and the Arabs might not be comfortable with him.
Just like I have
You
to
should just
arrange
do
like a group meeting
cell phone.
with patients. And apparently the dietitian who's working as a what's it called?
Is it good now?
It did.
Trainer, exercise trainer, like he hasn't been given
Yeah.
his job in the dietitian part. So like he never really explained the consequences of why if you don't keep the diet, like what would happen.
Did I find it?
So like, you can also sign like this online, cause here, if you sign it, you're just reading over like diabetes.
You know, you might get your life amputated one day if you don't keep it.
Is this you explaining to the patient to tell them to
Explain
explain
to
to
the patients.
On the
I think I'm
library
gonna scare
or?
them a bit, because from my,
Is there a
like,
PDF?
from my experience with them, like, they weren't really following. And they don't exercise either.
Yeah.
I think they did a shitty work. And one of them I'm suspecting whether they, he might have a eating disorder.
No.
Do you have, because he felt really
No.
horrible, like he really
No,
was.
no, no.
Were you supposed to?
Yeah, I do, but I don't remember.
I'm waiting to do another meeting.
No.
This one Wednesday, and then I'll see like whether I should be I should report or not.
Michael, behave.
Because he said like he's like really hard on himself and he
I
there's
never
like
been
a
allowed
lot
to
of
this.
shit. It's horrible. It's alright.
My little sister has a friend.
Does he
Yeah.
other
There.
things like
Oh,
that?
this kid.
Like he says his wife always
Very
is
very
he's
interesting.
very
They put that in a
Two in the family now.
like he
Tootsie?
Two in the family now.
No, I think that's her name.
Pero
Tootsie.
o sea, como que una cosa bien, digamos,
I think something like,
cosa.
it made me think of like Tootsie Roll or something.
Is it?
Is
Is she first
Pero
generation or
prefiero
second
decir
generation?
Just,
Uh,
no?
She's
I was
In the US, or did she
Oh,
like?
she's
que-
like from
Oh,
the
okay.
college.
Okay, she's studying in the US. Doremamo.
That's a little monster thing.
No sé.
When am I texting my sister?
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, that might
Como
work
que siento
actually.
que él quiere
I don't know if she uses
de
Facebook. See my sister.
Not only that, they actually called and offered a
She's
subsidy.
more of a
I think I have to sign it.
¿Cuánto puede durar? Oh, I need to know if I... ¿Puja? ¿Por qué me puja?
O sea, capaz que es como lo que yo hice, sí.
She said
I think that's why I said it. Because the only other Indian name.
Capaz sí, para evitar.
I uninstalled Instagram.
Sí, yo creo que la van a estar copados.
Because whenever I'm bored, I'm just opening it and I'm just scrolling. And it's like, I'm not...
That's what I used to do.
I'm not-
Waste time.
Exactly. So I'm like, no. Until I miss it,
because the
I'm
gas,
going
a lot
to.
of it goes to the gas that I'm buying this year.
It's been quite
It's
some
like
time
you're
now.
applying for a school.
Is 1,000 shekels
I need
often
to
in
get myself in order. I cannot.
It's not much, but like you said, experience is great.
Yeah.
And the networking.
Indian friend.
And then they're also, and I do feel like extra in a way,
Yes.
like, you know, maybe an internship in the future. If I get an internship in WHO or something like that, or a world food program, like a help on it.
Oddly, it feels like
Please
Alex
commit
is
for
looking
half a
at me.
year, like I really want
No,
you.
she really is.
It's like, oh yeah, sure.
But the way you're looking at the camera, it looks like it's staring directly at
Did
me.
you move out?
What about there?
Advertising. Was it someone in the
Hey.
Someone in my building.
Sorry, we're just Kayla kind of locks herself in the bathroom, so we're trying to open the door.
Oh, good. Okay, well, it's the perfect day to do it, because things are so confusing here. With all of our connections, I think we have functionally locked ourselves in the bathroom here too, so it's okay.
Maybe it's better to charge your laptop.
It
Wow.
would be nice if but I forgot to bring my,
It's
that's the whole problem.
Oh, but the other laptop also is like half.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have the charger for this?
No,
Maybe someone here has a charger that's compatible with your computer.
Oh, I didn't even
Is
bring
any
mine.
laptop compatible? Is the laptop charger compatible with
If it's the same company, then yes. If you have like Lenovo,
Like probably mine is compatible with this HP.
Like a Mac Pro and a Mac.
see if,
Como que me pone mal, ¿sabes qué cosa? La idea de como de toda la edición que tenemos.
They're always like, I think one time it was like me and my friends at each had like 4
I
different
don't know.
schemes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Every laptop, like how they're doing it with the phones, with Type
But
C.
even now, iPhone changed.
No.
Like they don't do
Luca, are
USB
you in Israel?
anymore.
So how do you do it?
Okay.
It looks like a small version of Type C, like really tiny. Like, what is the point? Everything changed to USB and now
Okay,
Doing
there's no,
charger is not.
but you can buy an adapter that changes to USB.
Please don't
let's
tell
see,
me about
let's see what we can do.
the commercialization of
I see Lou behind
iPhones.
us.
Did it fit, Alex?
You see us, yes?
Yeah, but
Oh, so you're seeing us
We
on
told
Zoom.
you.
they have like a new model and an old model.
That's the problem
They
with
have
this.
this old model.
Okay,
I don't understand why one company
let's,
has a charger or everything.
That's what they're trying to force Apple
let's
to
go
do.
Yeah,
back.
they're trying.
He was just saying that he changed their.
Apple just changed it again.
The
The
plot?
USB
But
part.
Apple is like the
It's not-
worst
they don't use-
example
Hello?
of that.
C. They don't use C anymore. USB Type C.
No, they don't use USB. Like it used to plug into the phone.
It's going to
It's the
be
same. But the
wireless?
other side is not USB.
Yeah.
It looks like Type C, like
What's the other
this.
side?
Oh,
It
it's
looks
the
like
same
this.
on both the sides. Type C, both the sides.
Oh,
Not B and
great.
C.
Now you need a new computer that has a USB-C too.
I was so mad when I saw that because I went to use my old plug with the USB and I couldn't.
Kevin, are you there?
Can I demo my go-to? I haven't done this yet.
Demo.
Okay, let's get everybody connected again, if we can. We have Luba and Katie connected
Talia.
on Skype,
And Talia's also here.
and Talia, okay.
We're missing Kevin and Katie.
Katie's there.
Oh, okay.
Kayla and Maya.
Kayla, Maya, and Kevin.
Who are rescuing Kayla right now.
Oh,
Maybe.
4 of 8 in the hall.
So like if one part breaks down,
Okay,
like
so
part and they don't have to like.
Talia's connected, Katie is connected.
what is it?
No, that's not interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just made to be repairable, like, they have the opposite philosophy. That's a good news thing. In a few years, but it's only selling in Europe, they're not a very big company. It's European, yeah, it's Dutch, or still actually. Their vision is not only about repairability, but also about the supply chain, like to not
So, because
use minerals that like fuel Congo, Eastern Congo, and that kind of thing. It's really cool, you should check out their website.
What's the memory like?
I don't know.
Fair? Is it called Fairphone?
It's called Fair.
Fair, like fair.
Fair like fair, like fair trade. It's really cool that I haven't talked about it for 6 months, because usually like, I'm a heavy promoter.
After you crash, that's all that. It's like drawing attention.
well, Apple now,
Yeah.
they have the back of their phones are glass or something,
To show the fan?
and it's not covered by healthcare if you break it. You have to get a brand new phone. It's not
Can I see how heavy it is?
No, wait.
You forgot the
I think
frame.
Steve Jobs would be highly disappointed where his company has gone.
So,
Because he started
it is a
business
small
towards like
company.
sustainable.
So they have had their
And their
hiccups.
shareholders were
The what?
They have had their hiccups
And
because it's
Of
a
course.
company.
Yeah.
This is the 2, they have 3.
Okay, are people making connections? You ready? You wanna try?
It's not working on online here?
No.
I think that they're not here to, not because like they, I think they're still rescuing.
No, most
Oh,
of the insides
okay.
are the same.
You can compare.
Just gonna call and ask him later.
But you have learned.
Sure.
Is it pretty light?
Yeah. compared to yours, it would be pretty light.
Yeah, but yours is larger. So.
It's an Android, right? 4GB, expandable.
Okay, she is rescuing.
Like the tech.
Okay,
I
good.
think
Will
if
tell
you
you
call them, they
it's
should
not
be
the
able
latest
to.
specs, it's not the
Okay.
most modern, etc.
But as
But
long as
like, I like their vision and it works.
yeah.
It looks very like, I almost wanna say like something you'd see from like the 90s.
Kayla said it was kind of traumatic.
Like the outside.
Does it show how much RAM you have?
I would imagine it's kind of, yeah,
It must show somewhere.
one of
It shows the internal storage but not the RAM.
I just want to put it in my.
Oh, 4GB. Okay.
And it's like something everybody has this. Everybody has that. No,
Yeah, when I see someone that has it, I'm like,
what the heck?
it's like a small community. No, I mean, they have sold like several thousands.
Is it popular in that area?
Slowly growing. It's still a niche thing. Because like at first it was only the Holland, then Holland, Germany, France, and then it slowly grew and slowly like, at one point in the beginning, we were only
Okay,
having it
cool.
from their site, and
Kayla
you
is
couldn't
here,
have it without the
waiting for
subscriptions,
Luca.
and you know,
Pretty cool.
had to grow.
It's not yet long. It is a child.
That started as well.
Okay.
Okay, we got Kayla and Katie and Luba.
okay, let's see if we can get connected to Tevin on this.
Where's Tevin? Can you tell Tevin to connect or something? Just yell and scream at him.
That's how everybody's gonna
I'll try to find a way to fix the phone.
I don't know why, I just really like
Okay,
the look of it.
now,
Professor Schuster,
I love
yes
the look of
ma'am.
are you gonna edit out a few parts of the video or?
No, it's just gonna be there, okay, so you're just gonna have to, anyone who wants is running, right? It's been running. So you'll just have to fast forward
Okay.
through, although this is very exciting, isn't it?
Sociologically interesting.
Yeah, okay, let's, okay.
You always want what you always want what you don't have.
No, like for the WhatsApp video, like I can only like demonstrate. Right, I'm trying to do like. Okay, is this alright for you? Yeah. Because I needed to.
I don't know who we're calling. Oh, he's calling me, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, thank you. Kevin? There he is. Hi.
Hey, Tito.
I don't know if, who else, are you connected to everybody else?
Oh, I'll add Maya.
Okay,
Try to add them all.
yeah, see if you can add them all.
He looks like.
He looks very serious.
Okay, now we're going to,
Anyway, Kayla and Katie and Luba is on the phone.
okay, so you don't need, we need Talia
Yeah, Talia and Maya.
and Maya. Can you connect those two, please?
There's
here.
Talia and there's Maya.
Okay, excellent, good, okay, good. Alright, now, what we're gonna do is, can you see the screen?
Not yet.
We see it just behind you.
Those who on the phone can't really see, cause like I needed my phone charged.
Yeah, it's okay. Everybody will survive this, okay? Alright. And again, I think we're videoing all of this, so, okay, we're gonna just,
And since we're gonna look at the slides, maybe again they should turn their videos off. It's
yeah, why don't you turn your videos off, and we're gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, okay, so, everybody back to business?
Yeah.
Now, the vast majority of the things I'm explaining to you are other people's ideas, okay? This one slide is more my idea than other people's, just to explain to you what I'm saying here. I've created what I call this leadership matrix, and what I'm contending is that you can either be effective or ineffective as a leader. That's not my idea. We'll talk where that comes from, a man named McCovey. But logic would say some people are effective leaders and some people are ineffective leaders. And this guy contends that 80% of leaders are ineffective. Think about experiences you've had with bosses who really are not very good at what they do. There are plenty, okay, of people. And political leaders, there are many, okay, right? So that's well established. I've added to this good and bad. And by saying good and bad, what I'm saying is that some people really are trying to accomplish good things in the world. And other people take their leadership to do bad things. Okay, so let's look at some examples and you'll see where I'm going. So this is,
Sorry, we can't see your screen.
can you, I know you, oh, okay, you can't. Right. Let's see.
I was wondering if we could stream live on the Facebook page though.
See it now?
Are they able to participate?
by phone.
No, like we're on the group.
wooden
on the
cards.
Facebook.
Now, I did send this all to you, so the worst case is you can look at it or just imagine it.
Is this the slide with Margaret Thatcher and
Yeah.
Reagan?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
No, but
You imagined it.
I've imagined it well, yeah.
It's this share button is disabled.
The blue. The blue one that it has like the square of effective and ineffective.
It's sharing.
Yeah.
It's sharing.
But like my phone isn't charged
Okay.
enough, so I could just put it.
Yeah, now we can see it. Oh, it's in
Wait, where's Luba? Is Luba here? No.
You know what I mean? Like, she had to
Yeah, I'm adding her.
and then she had to we myself do it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going, because otherwise we're gonna be here till midnight, right? Okay. Alright, so, this is Margaret Thatcher. Politically, she was conservative, some people were not happy with her politics. She was, to the right of center, we'll talk about that more in the summer. But she was very effective, and she did great things for Great Britain. I think most people would say she was well-intentioned, and she was very effective. Okay? This, as Tevin said, is a man named Jimmy Carter, was President of the United States, very well-intentioned, had a PhD in nuclear physics, smart man, got nothing done, was very ineffective as a leader. Okay? He tried, he really wanted to do a good job, he just was not successful. Okay? This little picture is of a man named Neville Chamberlain. Anybody heard of him? He was Prime Minister of England, Great Britain, and gave Czechoslovakia to the Germans, hoping that his famous word, there will be peace in our time, and failed miserably. Well-intentioned, but ineffective, okay? And this is Marie Antoinette, right? She was not well-intentioned, let them eat cake, but she didn't succeed because the French Revolution occurred anyway, okay, right? So she wasn't well-intentioned and it didn't work. This is pertinent to today or tomorrow. This is a painting of what people believe to be Haman, the evil man of Purim, who tried to kill all the Jews of Persia, today Iran, okay, and was unsuccessful, and that's the Purim celebration, okay? So he was ill-intentioned, but ineffective, all right? And then probably the most famous effective ill-intentioned person in world history is Adolf Hitler, right? Wanted to do a lot of bad things, and he did them.
Where would you put Stalin in it?
Stalin would go effective bad.
The same as
Yeah.
Okay.
So people say, Stalin was responsible potentially for more deaths than Hitler even, okay, because he killed so many of his own people, truly his own people, right? So for me, okay. Now, why do I bring this? Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. But some people would argue that he was doing it because of his good intentions towards his people. That's what I heard from a person defending him.
Yes, there
So
are people who would contend. And you could say, depending on who you are, that I'm wrong with these judgments. There would definitely be people who did not see Margaret Thatcher as being well-intentioned. People, liberal people. Okay.
Argentinians, yeah.
What?
Argentinians, either.
Argentinians, yeah, that's correct, right, with the Falklands War, so you wouldn't put her in that category.
No.
I've changed these people around depending on who's in class. I forgot about Argentina. Okay, I've had Yasser Arafat in here at times, and you get into trouble, no matter what you do.
Good and bad are, by definition, it's a judgment call.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I bring this up because you, in your role as a leader, will be given power, and you will have to choose what you do with your power. Okay? Do you attack your enemies, or do you make peace with your enemies? What's your goal? Why do you, Adit, go ahead.
Not really related to it, but is related to leadership. Sometimes when people who were a good leader, let's say was managing a group of people as a manager, suddenly was handed to become a CEO, suddenly they lost their way of becoming a good and effective leader.
Right.
And then I'm not sure how do they get to that part? I'm just wondering, will we discuss that?
Well, we certainly can, and it's very common, okay? I think it's called the Peter Principle, isn't it? Where you finally get to a level of incompetence. So you're good at this job, you're good at this job, you're good at this job, and they put you up here and you're bad. Okay? Because maybe you just don't have the skills to do it. Okay? Maybe in the lower job you were a highly organized person, but you didn't have a lot of vision. Then they move you, or you get moved, or you want to be up in the next job where you have to have vision, and your organization's paralyzing. That was one of Jimmy Carter's problems. He was very, very structured and didn't have enough of a vision. Okay, it happens all the time, and sometimes most people who end up doing that fail. Okay, and they stay in that new job, which is bad. Occasionally, people will get into a job where they discover they can't do it very well, and they pull back. It doesn't happen too often. You can imagine how hard it is to say, I'm not good at this job. But there are people who do. Okay? So that's the effective, ineffective, right? So my goal is for you to all be effective. And my hope is that your intentions will all be good. Okay? Right? Have you seen people in leadership positions who have bad intentions, who you might call bad?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, right? So you're gonna have the power as a leader, it'll be your choice. Okay? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, this is Einstein says, we should take care not to make the intellect our